What's happening, guys? Before I get into this video, just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by APB Automotive, and yeah, they've supplied the lines for this build for this car. So basically what I want to do is give them a massive shout out, as their lines look absolutely quality. I've just had them here. I'm not fitted them yet obviously, but they look literally a wicked bit of kit. Any sort of lines you want. I think they do other stuff as well. Is just give them a shout basically. It's called APB Automotive. Basically what I'll do is I'll put the link in here and I'll put their Instagram. Go and give them a shout out and a follow, guys. As I said, they supplied the lines for this car and they look absolutely spot on. So big shout out to them for supporting the channel, sending these out, and also a big shout out to them for sponsoring this video. Make sure you give them a like and make sure you check them out on Instagram now. The link's on the screen, guys. Thank you.
Yes guys, what is happening? Welcome back to the channel. Another video on the B series I'm building. As obviously you guys know what it is. People who haven't seen the video before, go back, and if you go through my other Purple Civic videos, a 10-second build. Basically I'm chucking everything from that into a friend's car and building it for him. So basically what I'm going to show today is where we're going and where we're at really, and showing how neat we're going to try and make this car. Let me show you what I've been doing. Right, as you see in the last video, I've got the engine in, right? So she's all in now. Got the heater matrix pipes plumbed in, thank God. Now wired up all the harness is in. Not fully completely tucked yet, but I've sort of basically done it pretty tucked at the minute. As basic as I can. Obviously you've got to relocate all this stuff, so don't worry about that. It's going to be nice and neat and gone. All injectors are in, everything's in. Oil feed for turbo, it's going to be put out of the way as well. Clean, she come up clean for what she is. So that's what I've done under here. Just plugged the loom in and that and just neatened it up. Cut a few bits off the loom that wasn't needed, as you do. Now I am going to show you what I've done inside the car. We have a shifter. Right. Some people like hammering them out, these parts. Oh, that part there, obviously that's for the automatic. And a lot of people sit there, I haven't got a ramp obviously, so a lot of people sit there and chisel them out, and that was being a pig. So I was going to cut it out and weld a plate in there, like that. But the shifter's all bolted in. I had to drill my own holes to mount it. She's very tight gearing. It is lovely, to be fair. Really, really feels nice and tight, that gearbox. So that's all in now. That's all properly bolted up and ready. I'll get to welding that plate in later. I'm not really worried about that yet, as I want to pull the carpet back so I don't be setting fires. Got to plug this loom in yet, but I'll worry about that later as well, which is obviously the coil and plug kit. But other than that, she's coming out pretty clean. So what I'm going to work on now is getting the radiator in, getting the pipes in, and then I'm going to probably look to work on the intercooler brackets. I might have to order some metal for that though, so I'll have to look. But she's coming along. Fuel line's all on now. Fuel line's all buttoned up. Yeah, just literally a few little bits left to do really under the bonnet. I'm gonna literally mount the turbo. It's sort of pretty easy stuff now. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on, guys, because we got to refurbish this as well. It's gonna be all freshly painted red. And let's go. Alright guys, so here's what else we've got for this B series parts. Look, some clocks for it, because obviously it's got automatic clocks. Better clocks to have. Obviously not the best clocks, they're just EJ9 manual clocks basically. We've got dress up kit from EXO, as usual, always EXO. We got clutch master, brand new reservoir for clutch fluid, brand new slave, which I'm now going to install. And then once that's all installed down there, I'm going to get the radiator on and then look to start getting the turbo on and things like that. So it's coming together quite fast. And then yeah, we're gonna have to get a clutch line made up. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll have to sort of have a look, see what I can sort out. Yes, so been smashing it out, getting everything clean. Happy with the way she's turning out. I tell you, like when I built it for me, I didn't care obviously because it was my drag car, so I didn't take no pride in it. I just slapped it together to race, as I do with a lot of my cars. To be fair, my prettiest car was probably Tornado, and yeah. So obviously this being someone else's car, I take a lot of time and a lot of pride more in their car than my own. So yeah, I'll show you how clean it's coming out now. Much cleaner. The car is 10 times cleaner. We've got a proper oil feed this time. Yeah, obviously I've got some clips for this. This is obviously it's not finished yet, guys. But I've got obviously got radiator on. Got the fan on properly as it weren't on properly when it was on mine. Got a bit of space down there for the downpipe and that. Got everything basically buttoned up there. Just gonna start mounting the intercooler next, I think. And then obviously I'm gonna have to weld some plates in the bottom. Try and have it as tight back as I can because I want to see if I can get the crash bar back on. And then yeah, there's not really much left to do under the bonnet type of things apart from boost solenoid, some vac lines and things like that. And obviously I've got to run a junction box for the battery to go in the boot. So, but yeah, she's coming out very clean indeed. Shame I don't take this much pride in my own ones. I will on my next one, I think, to be honest, guys. Because yeah, if I do the VXR, it won't just be a race car, it'll be an all-round car. So I'll make it nice and neat and pretty, like I do with other people's. So yeah, that's where I'm at for the time. I'll get back to it when I've got the intercooler on the front end. Okay. So I've just gone back through my video clips and looked at the last clip of where I said I'm going to mount the intercooler. So let me just take it back. It's been a week now, over a week. Come down a bit of the Rona. Was a bit ill, so I had to have a bit of time off, obviously. But now I'm back and I'm better. So yeah, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with this now because I want this done. And basically we're going to start by fitting the clutch. I'll say the clutch, I'll say all the ancillaries to make it manual. Let me show you. Right, okay. So here we have the master for the clutch. Here, clutch line obviously goes to that, from that to that, all the way down to your slave, which is brand new as well. And then obviously we've got the reservoir for the clutch fluid, which obviously, so this goes, anyone obviously who's trying to do this conversion, basically what you'll need is, you need the pedals, which is obviously the clutch and the brake. It's all jumbled up. That's the accelerator, that's the wrong one you've got. This was the right one. So yeah, you'll need the clutch pedal there. And then you'll need obviously the brake pedal, because obviously on the automatics the brake pedals are massive. I'm trying to just try and swap just the pedal on its own without swapping the whole box thing over, but we'll see what I can do. And obviously the clutch pedal, so you need to change that inside the car, which I'm going to be doing in a minute. And then obviously you need these parts I was now going through. So you need the clutch slave, so yeah, the master, sorry, the slave, which is on the car. You need two main items there, and then obviously you need your reservoir for the fluid and also your clutch line. So yeah, and then once that's all on, with your shifter all on, your gearbox and things like that, that's how you fully convert it to a manual. What I'll do is, once I've done it, I'll talk 100% through it just after. I'm just trying to get you the basic ideas. If you're going to do it, this is how you want to do it. Okay, so that's how you convert an auto to a manual. The lines obviously all now hooked up, runs all the way to the master for the reservoir. So I'll go through it quickly with you, just to people who want to know. You have to obviously install the clutch pedal, and obviously the master goes through the clutch pedal, like the center of it, and then it connects to the clutch pedal with a little pin. Make sure you put the grommet in. When you have to cut out the
It's got sound deadening sort of stuff, just to get to the clutch part on here and pop out the 2 grommet, or 3 grommets, sorry. And then you bolt the clutch in with the master, which is obviously that's the master. You bolt the clutch in. Once that's all bolted in with the pedal, then that's all assembled. And obviously you make sure you get your reservoir, which obviously every chassis of EK will have the 2 bolt holes there, which is where it goes. So you bolt that there, run the line obviously where the clutch fluid goes to the master. Then obviously the master, when you pump that, will travel the fluid straight through the line to the slave, which then presses the clutch to obviously change gear. So that's exactly how it runs. But yeah, we're all good. We're now fully manual converted, and obviously we've got the shifter down there as well, so you know it's completely done. Now I'm going to crack on with some other bits. I think I might have a look at the interior. I'm not going to start the intercooler just yet, because I'll weld some proper brackets up for it. Because obviously when it was mine, you know, I had some quick made brackets. I need to make some proper brackets for this one. So yeah, I've got a new piece of bar there for it. Gonna do that tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna crack on with now, but I'll film it and let you know when I've decided. So guys, this video keeps dragging on in dribs and drabs, but it's because it's been up in the air due to me being ill. Obviously I could have smashed it out a lot quicker if I wasn't ill, but from today it's going to be consistent. But I'm going to finish this video off today and drop it for you guys, and then carry on with some more content for you. I'll show you what we're up to right now, and show you how good this build is actually coming on. Right, so as you can see what we're doing here, got the arms back. They are hard race ball joints in there, brand spanking new. I think obviously I've just hammer-righted these to make them look a bit more prettier. Not a proper job, guys, just to make it look a bit more smarter. We never planned to do this at the start. We just decided to upgrade everything halfway through, so just making them look a bit more smarter for when they're all on together, because obviously they've got to go on with bits like pretty stuff like this, and obviously caliper's going to be done as well. It's got obviously these brake lines, as you can see, which from the start of the video. Yeah, so more and more stuff's being upgraded. We've got this as well now, more hard race, as you guys know. Look at these bad boys. Tell you what, this car's gonna be second to none here. Look at this. So we've got some of them to go with the wishbones. Proper suspension components. Ain't gonna make the car handle a million times better. So that's gonna go obviously at the top of there, which we all know. And we've got these for the front. Some 262 discs, I believe. Yep. Obviously we could have gone for the 282s, but 262s I think will do, with some EBC pads and upgraded lines. And obviously we're going to be doing the rear disc conversion on it also, with some more brand new pads and discs over there, and obviously upgraded lines. So this car will be stopping just fine. It's going to weigh sub a ton, so round about the ton mark, and obviously with all that braking power, that's more than enough. People say, oh, can you not have a big brake kit? But they forget about the weight of the car makes a massive difference. So if the car was 1500 kg, I'll agree with you. Discs and pads vented and drilled all the way around with good, obviously pads and obviously braided lines, you never have a problem stopping. So that's what I'm cracking on with, guys. I'm gonna get this done now because it's dragging on. Alright guys, now I've been smashing it out as usual, and I've decided I'm going to wrap up the video here, and I'll explain why right now. Right, as you can see, intercooler is mounted with the 2 bottom mounts, so it just needs 2 top mounts. That is solid, but it's just got a little bit of boing on it. If it has the two top ones, it'd be solid as normal. But yeah, fit it all in. This pipe was a bit of a bugger to fit due to my chassis not having ABS. Had to slightly bend that pipe out of the way there. to get this on. Yeah, it's on, but it's not going to be perfect. But if he wants to get pipes made up later on, then he can get them made up. But I made it work for now. So that's where we're at under here. Now over here, still waiting to get the parts on. Got this side on. You see up there, got that fitted. But obviously where I painted it, they're still tacky. So unfortunately, I am not going to be able to fit them today because I'm going to give them overnight to dry. I've just pushing my luck. I knew they'd take a while to dry, so I'm going to put these out the way and then yeah, leave them to dry for the night and then come back in the morning and fit them first thing. Obviously the coilovers off of my car. Gonna go on here and hopefully tomorrow we can have this front end buttoned up. Screamer part to fit, bumper to fit, oil drain to fit off the turbo, which is a 2-minute job. Drive shafts in, obviously all these components in, all the brakes back together, new brake lines, new wheels. So yeah, she's gonna look the absolute bee's knees. As you can see, she's getting there though. Yeah, so basically that's it for this video. I'm gonna leave it there for you. I'll be back in the morning filming anyway, getting it wrapped up. Still loads left to do really, but the main stuff is out of the way. As you can see, the engine's in, the whole, basically the front end is the main thing. Then once the front end's done, I will get the back end disc conversions refurbished and put on, get all that stuff done, get the wiring done in the interior, get the harness bars fitted. We're definitely on the home straight, basically, put it that way. So yeah, we've got all the worst of the stuff out of the way, and tomorrow I'm not going to be filming much. I've got my kids tomorrow, so I'm only going to do sort of half day, but I'm going to try and get the whole front end back together tomorrow in the morning. So bear with me, and like, subscribe, share, guys. Next video I might drop some merch in there and show you some of the hoodies I've got, and the t-shirts that I've got, because I've got a couple of good t-shirts as well that you might like. So yeah, stay tuned, see you in the next one.